Weather Channel.
Suggest you stay home if you can. This is not a good time to go to the beach, that you really can't swim. Rip current conditions are perfect.
We've activated the city's emergency response plans. We've activated our emergency operations center, and we have our teams in place.
All right, well, we've been waiting for this. The tropical season has begun, and now we have our first named tropical system, Tropical Storm Alberto. And again, it's rather loosely organized here in the western parts of the Bay of Campeche, western and southwest Gulf of Mexico. So there's your center right there. Looks like it is started that westward drift. So the actual center looks like it'll make landfall overnight tonight, I believe, probably along the Mexican coast, somewhere near the city of Tampico. Right now, the wind's at 40 miles an hour, and it is moving west-southwest, actually at about 9 miles an hour. So from around Tampico, Mexico, all the way up past the mouth of the Rio Grande and along the South Texas coast, we're talking about tropical storm warnings being in effect. So there's your center of your circulation. But the strongest winds, I believe, are probably on the northern periphery here, and it's more of a wind gradient between that center and the big high to the north, and it's driving a lot of this Gulf of Mexico moisture inland and also the Gulf itself into some coastal areas, and that's what's been giving us some of the coastal flooding we've been talking about. Winds right now still gusting offshore close to 40 miles an hour at a couple of the buoys out here. Nothing going on, interestingly, up at Galveston, but you head down to Corpus, gusting to near 30 miles an hour. And we're going to have gusts, particularly when you get some of these squalls moving in off the Gulf. You'll get the winds gusting even higher than that, maybe upwards of 40, 45, even close to 50 miles an hour. So with that persistent onshore flow coming in, coastal flood warnings continue to be in effect, actually all the way from the Lake Charles area, or south of Lake Charles, all the way down to Corpus Christi and to Brownsville as well in South Padre. Again, we've been mentioning that there are numerous tornado warnings. They kind of come and go very, very quickly, which is pretty typical of a tropical system moving inland. Enough spin in the atmosphere, you get a quick spin up, but just as quickly, a lot of times, they are gone. Corpus Christi, again, gusting to 28 miles an hour right now and 25 miles an hour along the coast as we head down toward Brownsville and South Padre. The future radar shows the main band of moisture continuing to move inland, and there's going to be significant rain in some of the mountains here, particularly in Mexico, as we head south of the Rio Grande. A lot of what we call orographic lifting, or upsloping of the moisture. You condense the moisture in the air, and this is tropical moisture, folks, so we could be looking at a foot and a half of rain in some areas there. But we could also see some more localized flooding up here in parts of South Texas, even as we head into the day Thursday. Not as concentrated rain as what we saw today. Nonetheless, we'll get some showers and thunderstorms bubbling up across this area as we head through the day tomorrow, probably lesser amounts of that as we head into the day Friday, as this all continues to push inland. So the heaviest rain, I think, from this point forward will be in Mexico. However, we cannot rule out 3 to 5 inches of rain in pockets down here in parts of extreme